Hi guys, KP this side. Hope all of you are doing good. A quick summary of markets on 20th February. So Nifty has done its all-time high yesterday, guys. That is on 19th of February. And overall, if you see, markets are continuing with the bullish momentum. There is no stopping for the markets. Small corrections here and there are coming, but overall, if you see, markets are having a very positive sentiment at this point in time. Why am I not making these videos more frequently is because my stand about markets is still the same. I would like to exercise caution on the markets and the risk reward ratio, guys. I don't see it very favorable at this point in time. I would rather take a break, wait for some corrections to happen, and only then I would plan to do fresh buying. Stock specific bets can still be taken, but overall, if you see, markets are going in that overbought zone according to my understanding. If you see, the US Fed Reserve has made it clear, based on the inflation data this month, they have made it clear that inflation is still not under control, and maybe this year they won't be able to do a lot of rate cuts. Now the economists and the experts are looking at probably two rate cuts for the year. They still have a targeted inflation of 2% per annum, but right now the inflation numbers, I think, came in at around 3.1%, whereas they were anticipating it to be close to 2.9%. So they're still over and above the targeted inflation by a good margin. Second, if you see that technically Japan and UK have again gone into recession. We don't know how things would be for US. It's not like US economy is in a very sound condition. Even for US, things are not looking very good. Election year, both in India and in US, uncertainty is very high. मेरा सजेशन एक ही है आपको, पैसों को हाथ में रखिए. If you have money, you are the king. Wait for right opportunities, guys. Don't go into this FOMO effect. Don't try to buy every small correction in the market. Minimum at this point in time, 25% of your funds should be lying idle, and you have to wait for the right opportunities. Apart from that, guys, I just wanted to share something with you. See, there are two things I want to discuss. One is that when a company is not posting good numbers for any reason, maybe there is a shortage of supply of raw materials, or maybe there is a change in the preference of the customers, or maybe there are export restrictions, or maybe there is a recession in the country to which you were exporting. Because of any of these reasons, if your profitability is going down, that becomes a fundamental reason for the stock to correct, because profits are going down. If profits are less, then EPS will be less. If EPS is less, then PE ratio, price to book value, suddenly starts appearing expensive. Reserves are falling. There is less payout of dividends. All these things are correlated, right? It becomes a fundamental reason for a stock to correct, and that is exactly what is happening with stocks like Rajesh Exports or Polyplex Corporation, or all the chemical sector stocks like UPL, or for that matter Tata Chemical. These are my favorite stocks which I'm talking about. जब एक stock fundamentally correct करता है ना, उसमें there is no thinking required. If the stock has corrected 20, 30, 40% in a market which is booming, when the markets are at all-time high, they are creating history every passing day, rather than looking down onto the stock, learn to take contrarian bets and start buying in those stocks. You understand what my point? Because if the profitability of the company is hit for some reason, then you have to understand that there will be a U-turn in the business model of the company. There will be profits again in years to come. This time when people are not buying into the stock is the time when you should start looking for opportunities in the stock, especially when the stock has corrected so much. उसके अंदर खामियां मत ढूंढिए स्टॉक के अंदर, क्योंकि वो फंडामेंटल रीज़न है, और फंडामेंटल रीज़न से अगर स्टॉक फॉल करता है, उसके अंदर एक अपॉर्चुनिटी क्रिएट होता है. सेकंड इज व्हेन यू सी देयर इज अ रीज़न like regulatory non-compliances, what has happened with Paytm. In that case, don't try to jump onto the stock to buy it. Abhi, please understand one thing. As I told you in my last video, that we have also recommended Paytm to large number of clients. But what you need to understand is, as a investment advisor, as a research analyst, as somebody who reads into the numbers of the companies, we would fail if the internal auditors and stat auditors have failed to do their duties properly. Only when stat auditor gives a report, a clean report to the audited PL and balance sheet of the company, and he does not qualify his report, that is when those numbers are published. Those are the numbers which we analysts will pick up. Based on that, we will try to understand whether a stock is good enough to be invested or not. If based on those audited statements we are giving a buy recommendation on a stock, but then suddenly a news comes out that company is not complying with the regulations of SEBI or RBI or exchange, whatever it is, those kind of falls are not in the hands of the analyst. I am not speaking this to justify why I recommended buying Paytm. I am though still very bullish on Paytm, and I still see this as an opportunity to average out Paytm. Maybe if you are already sitting on a large quantity, then maybe you can wait and watch for the time being. But I'm very sure Paytm is not going to run out of business so easily, because things are very clear. RBI has found some non-compliances. RBI has given them time that you do the compliance, come back to us. If we find things to be in line with the compliances, we will allow you to do the banking transactions again. It's as simple as that. लोगों को पैनिक करना है, करिए. The equity capital of Paytm is very small, and that is why वो एक बार जब पैनिक हुआ, suddenly when a panic has hit the company, there was large amount of selling in the stock. But for me, I look at it as an opportunity. But understand one thing, fundamentally, if a company is going down because of low profitability or change in management or whatever it is, look at it as an opportunity. But when it is because of the compliance, then you have to understand this is the inherent risk of equity markets as a whole, and there is nobody who can do anything about it. Yes, you can be more cautious, and you can take your time, read more into the company, and try to understand whether this compliance is hazardous in nature or not. If that compliance can be taken care of, look at it as an opportunity. इससे ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं बोलना है मेरे को आज के वीडियो में. एक ही बात बोलूँगा, FNO में पोजीशंस कम रखिए, थोड़ा कैश अपने हाथ में रखिए. डोंट ट्राई टू बाय एवरी स्मॉल करेक्शन, बिकॉज वी माइट बी हेडिंग फॉर अ सिग्निफिकेंट अमाउंट ऑफ करेक्शन. डराना मेरा काम नहीं है, सिर्फ कॉशन करना आपको मेरा रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है. एंड दैट इज़ द रीज़न वाई आई एम नॉट मेकिंग वीडियोज़ वेरी फ्रीक्वेंटली, बिकॉज every day, even I don't like coming and saying this, that markets are overbought, in an overbought zone, and you should not buy right now. So I don't want to scare you people right now. और अगर अलर्ट करना है, then I think once a week or 10 days, 12 days is enough just to alert you people. So don't get carried away with the momentum in the market right now, because global economy is not supporting this kind of momentum in the Indian equity markets, when the PE multiple for Nifty has been close to 20 times now. This has started to looking a little expensive to me. But that's my view, that's my opinion. I just hope I am proven wrong, because I am by nature bullish on Indian economies. Chalo guys, bye bye. God bless all of you. Thank you.